What's going on, everybody? Again, what history has shown, if you want to do some TA, what history has shown, that there have been several dips since Hex launched. Several dips. It opened up. When it opened up, it was dipping. December 2nd, whenever it launched, December 2nd, 2019, the first day it launched, guess what? It dipped. And between then and almost 2 years, look at the charts, the price activity. Look at the charts. Look at how high those numbers went, man. If you want to look at Pulse, think about what's going on here, man. You know Richard is not a fool, right? And he extended. Well, the sacrifice period has just been like, it's ongoing. The bonding curve just continues. So each day, the dollar can afford less points per day, according to the curve, until the actual launch of the blockchain. I've been telling y'all a little something. There's some jewels out here. Like the man has been given gems, jewels, and if you don't pick it up, hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. This guy is like, what he's done as far as the strategy has been exceptional. Straight like that. Like, come on now. Like this period with the whole sacrifice and how people are still dropping bags and bags, still sacrificing crypto for Pulse. Heavy, 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 heavy. Because they saw the impossible happen with Hex. So now it's a possible reset, a possible round two. It's like a second chance. So people don't want to lose out. Folks don't want to lose out. Even there's people, who will never admit and never right now, as far as even right now, I should say, appreciate Hex for what it's done and what it is really. They will never do it. There's people that's like that won't stand up for Hex, but they'll stand up for Pulse. Yo, it's crazy. It's crazy. No expectations of the work of others. Right? You want to talk about any which way, any angle, any perspective you watching this, if you haven't learned anything, you're not alive. If you haven't learned anything with all this, you're not alive. Straight like that. Because this thing is crazy. Right now, people, the rate is what, $1. $1 will give you 42 points. If you have a long-term view, people are gonna do what they do. People are gonna do what they do. You have a long-term view. That means you could very well possibly be very content in a couple years, a year, 2 years. Could be very content. Who knows? In the meantime, you're gonna deal with some serious volatility. But could you imagine, like, those who have sacrificed in the first 19 days, like out the door, like when this thing launches, Pulsechain launches, boom, and then out the door, the 19 days, the 19-day sacrifices. Imagine overnight life-changing experience. Imagine. But everything is supposed to start at zero. How long do you think it's gonna stay at zero? How long do you think anything is gonna stay at zero? See, people were also saying a lot of stuff too. So folks like to talk. Like me, I talk to talk. But people are like, oh no, it's gonna take a long time for things to reach this price and that price, and parity and arity and rarity and narity and parity and marity. Parity, these words. Charity. But how long do you really think this is going to stay as? How long do you think it's going to stay at zero? How long do you think any ERC20 token post-launch, right out the gate, is going to stay at zero? Right. Look, I'm trying, look, man. Education, knowledge is power. Get yourself knowledgeable on what's going on here, man. I mean, I get the other stuff, NFT, metaverse. What are people talking about? Metaverse, virtual reality, all types of other stuff, gaming and all. But this Pulse thing right here, y'all need to educate yourselves on some Pulsechain and what's about to okay. What's about to, and again, no expectation from the work of others, but this thing is just to talk, just that alone, no expectation for the work of others, and you just basically making this agreement to just relinquish in the name of freedom of speech. You sacrificing crypto for freedom of speech. Like the whole thing right here, the man is outdoing himself. Richard Hart is outdoing himself. And it's a beautiful thing to even witness it. To witness this man ascending. Like, look, there's no one else right now in crypto that's doing what he's doing. Period. And he deserves his props for that. He deserves his respect for that. Seriously. He's addressing fundamental problems on the Ethereum chain by launching Pulsechain. Fundamental problems. That alone gives him, a ticket straight to heaven. And that's not all. Airdrops, that's not all. Untold development, we don't even know that's taking place behind the scenes, that communities are just waiting just for the launch of Pulse. Testnet is being successful right now. Work on bridge, governance token. It's all kinds of development. Things we don't even know about. Where what was once the main highlight, which is still the highlight as far as cheaper fees and quick transactions, that's now that's getting overshadowed with other things that's coming out. That's crazy. That's good crazy. And I'm not saying crazy as in bad. It's beautiful. It's beautiful, man. You can't front on Richard. If you do, you're a hater. If you front on Richard, you're a bona fide hater. Seriously. He's trying to do something that's going to really give people the stimulus that these governments can't even figure out, that they thought they doled out during this whole 2-year crisis period of uncertainty and debauchery. Richie Rich is trying to drop the bag on all of us. That's what he's trying to do. Drop the bag on all of us. And you got people who are upset about that. They got too much hate in their blood. I keep telling y'all. Dismiss the noise, the drama, the negativity. Forget about the criticisms, even within the community, talking about how people are sacrificing now, shouldn't be sacrificed. Who cares, man? Worry about what you got going on. Who cares about price of dip and hex and whatever. Who cares if you're staking? If you're staking, you should be relaxed, calm, cool, and collected. Who cares? But see, these are some of the things that a lot of new people are going to find out on their own. Because no matter how much you tell somebody something, in many cases, they're not going to appreciate what you're sharing with them, because they won't understand it, because they haven't felt it, they haven't lived through it, they haven't experienced it. So it is what it is. That's how it is with crypto. A lot of us had to experience it for ourselves. We had to lose in order to win. That's it. Make errors, make mistakes, regret, blah, 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 and then hopefully learn so you don't have to do it again. So that's what a lot of people who are coming in now are going to do. You know, no worries. It is what it is. But what Richard is doing, the fact that I'm talking about like 2 years ago, I didn't believe in hex. I didn't believe in it. I was not a believer. Called it a scam. I was very vocal about it. I was. And that's what I'm saying. Like, you got to be in this thing for a while to know what you're talking about. Like, whatever position you're in. You can't be Johnny come lately and you thinking that you have some type of view that's going to hold some weight. I've been in crypto for a few years, man. I thought Hex was basura. Oh, that was a mistake. That was a huge, erroneous error that I made. Absolutely. 100%. That was an error. That was my mistake. Absolutely. And I admit it because I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater like many of y'all are. You know what I mean? Hating for no reason. That thing seeds in your blood, man. Come on, man. What's that about? No, congratulate. Appreciate. Don't hate. It's not healthy. So again, I'm in amazement, utter amazement at what's taking place here. There's so much other stuff going on. I ignore the noise. I keep things simple. I like what I like. I stick with what I know, and I keep it trucking, moving. Shout out to all the truck drivers, everybody who's into transportation in the world, you know, the infrastructure. Certain lifelines, like trucking industry, if it weren't for them during this last harrowing, weird experience, the last 22 months, if it wasn't for the truck drivers, man, woo, we would have had a completely different story to tell right now, man. So shout out to the truck drivers. That's what we're doing. That was my sidebar because I went on a tangent. But going back to the topic at hand, listen. FOMO pants, FOMO shoes, FOMO blouse, FOMO coat, FOMO car, whatever FOMO thing you got going on, listen, man, make sure that whatever FOMO thing you got to wear, you understand This right here, man. Listen, these are exciting times for those who know. If you know, you know, these are exciting times, and appreciate these moments of excitement. You have to, because they came to you for a reason. They came to you for a reason. At this moment in your life, if you at a point in your life where you just feel excited, embrace it. Revel in it. Why not? Why not? You deserved it. That's why I came to you. Okay? That's why I came to you. Don't let it cloud, overtake you or cloud your judgment. No, we always want to be on your swivel, on your pivot. You always want to be on your P's and Q's. But enjoy the moment. Enjoy all the great things that life has to offer. Enjoy it. Because we know stuff is messy out here. But when we have opportunities and chances to level and balance all that messiness, man, we got to be grateful. It's a fact. It's a fact. It's from me to y'all. Listen, the dog is barking. That just lets me know it's about that time. First of all, that dog barking lets me know what I'm talking about. That was validation. Confirmation, validation in what I'm saying. Well, anyway, before I go on and run on into another tangent, I'm just going to wish everybody a good one. Be safe out here, And, wow. Pulse, man. Whew. These are exciting times. Talk to you later.